The Zodiac killer didn't want to hide. He wanted attention. Set in late 1960s California, Zodiac follows a masked killer who targeted young couples in isolated places. After each attack, he sent letters to newspapers, ciphers, threats, and details only the killer could know. The real Zodiac murdered at least 5 people between 1968 and 1969, but he claimed many more. Police chased leads for decades. Suspects came and went. No arrest was ever made. No confession, no closure. Some believe he stopped. Others believe he simply learned how to disappear.
Monster tells the story of Eileen Wuornos, a woman who lived on society's edge. The film follows Eileen, a homeless sex worker who begins killing men along Florida highways. At first, she says it was self-defense, but as the bodies pile up, the line starts to blur. In real life, Eileen Wuornos murdered 7 men between 1989 and 1990. She claimed abuse. Investigators found no proof. In 2002, she was executed by lethal injection. To this day, people still argue, was she a monster or a victim who snapped? Young women were vanishing in Los Angeles. Days later, their bodies appeared on hillsides. The killers were cousins, Kenneth Bianchi and Angelo Buono. They posed as police officers, used fake authority, and turned trust into a weapon. Between 1977 and 1978, they murdered at least 10 women. Bianchi later tried to fake multiple personalities in court. It didn't work. Both were sentenced to life in prison. Ted Bundy didn't look dangerous. That was the problem. He smiled, spoke politely, and asked for help. Bundy used fake injuries to lure young women. Once alone, he attacked. He confessed to killing 30 women. The real number may be much higher. In 1989, Ted Bundy was executed in the electric chair. Witnesses said he remained calm until the end. Portrait of a serial killer. This movie doesn't explain evil. It shows it. Henry kills without emotion. No pattern, no reason. The character is based on Henry Lee Lucas, a drifter who confessed to hundreds of murders. Most of those confessions were lies. But he did kill. And what scared investigators most was how little he cared. The Secret Life, Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer lived quietly. Too quietly. Between 1978 and 1991, he murdered 17 young men and boys. Many of the crimes happened inside his own apartment. Neighbors complained about strange smells. No one listened. When police finally entered his home, what they found shocked even veteran detectives. Dahmer was beaten to death in prison in 1994. His crimes remain among the most disturbing in history. This story isn't about one killer. It's about 2. Ted Bundy, already on death row, helped police profile another murderer.
What do we got? Another body!
The Green River Killer. Gary Ridgway killed at least 49 women, mostly sex workers. For years, no one noticed. Bundy understood him perfectly, because they thought the same way. The hunt for the BTK killer. BTK didn't rush. He waited. Bind, torture, kill. Dennis Rader murdered 10 people between 1974 and 1991. Then, he stopped. Years later, he returned. Not to kill, but to brag. In 2005, he was caught after sending police a floppy disk. His ego ended him. The Alphabet Killer. 3 children were murdered in Rochester, New York. Their names followed a pattern. First letter of the name, first letter of the city. Despite suspects and investigations, the case remains unsolved. Families are still waiting for answers.